system. I will be talking about the necessity for transport system in complex multicellular organisms. Each living cell requires essential substances such as oxygen and nutrients and expels cellular waste products such as carbon dioxide and nitrogenous waste. Unicellular organisms have a small body mass. Therefore, the total surface area to volume ratio of the organism is large, such as amoeba does not require a specialized transport system to transport substances in and out of the cell, while large, complex, multicellular organisms cannot obtain essential substances and expel wastes by diffusion because their total surface area to volume ratio is small. The distance between the external environment and the cell is too far for direct substance exchange. To address this problem, multicellular organisms have an internal transportation system. In vertebrates, the transportation system is called the blood circulatory system. Multicellular organisms have circulatory systems, but they are not all the same. Insects, fish, amphibians, and humans have different circulatory systems. All invertebrates have open circulatory systems, while vertebrates have closed circulatory systems. In open circulatory systems, hemolymph is a blood-like nutritious liquid that flows in a part of a circulatory system. In other parts, hemolymph will diffuse out into the body cavities and surround body cells. In closed circulatory systems, blood is always flowing in blood vessels of different sizes and wall thickness. The blood pumped by the heart does not diffuse out into the space between cells. The exchange of substances that are essential to cells, such as oxygen and nutrients, occurs across the walls.
So now we will learn about two types of circulatory system, which is open circulatory system, which involving insects, and closed circulatory system, which involving fish, amphibians, and humans. Insects have an open circulatory system. This means that one or more heart pumps the hemolymph through the blood vessels into the hemocole. Okay, so now you can see the dorsal view of insect heart and the open circulatory system in insect. So the hemolymph flows out from the heart into the hemocole when the heart contracts. In the hemocole, substance exchange between hemolymph and body cells occur through diffusion. When the heart relaxes, hemolymph flows back into the heart through the tiny openings called ostium. So here is the figure of the blood circulatory system of fish. So first, the gill capillaries carry blood vessels that transport oxygenated blood to systemic capillaries. In systemic capillaries, oxygen diffuses into the tissues while carbon dioxide diffuses from the tissues into the capillaries, and the deoxygenated blood is then returned to the heart atrium through the veins. So as the blood flows in one direction only, the fish circulatory system is known as single circulatory system. Amphibians consist of three chambers, which are two atria and a ventricle. This system is known as double circulatory system because the blood flows in two directions, which are percutaneous circulation and also systemic circulation. So, amphibians are said to have an incomplete double circulation because the deoxygenated blood and the oxygenated blood is mixed. Percutaneous circulation transports the blood to the lung and skin, and the exchange of gases occur here, while the systemic circulation transports oxygenated blood to the body tissues and returns the deoxygenated blood to the right atrium through the veins. So here is the figure of the blood circulatory system of amphibians that show the flow of blood in amphibians. You can skip the video to read it. Okay, so for humans, human heart consists of four chambers, which are two atria and two ventricles that are separated completely. Humans have a double circulatory system. This means that in one complete circulatory cycle, blood flows in the blood vessels through the heart twice. As there are two different circulations, humans are said to have a complete double circulatory system because the deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood do not mix.
Hello guys, now I will explain to you about the differences and similarities between circulatory system in complex multicellular organism. First of all, let me explain to you about the similarities. So the first similarity is the circulatory system is found in all multicellular organisms. Second of all, the circulatory system consists of a heart to pump blood and hemolymph for insects. The third one is the circulatory system functions to transport nutrients and waste across the body. The fourth one is the heart consists of valves to ensure blood flows in one direction. Now, let me proceed about the differences between circulatory system in complex multicellular organisms such as insects, fish, amphibians, and humans. As we have learned before, there are two types of circulatory system, which is the open blood circulatory system and the closed blood circulatory system. As for the insects, it is the open blood circulatory system, while fish, amphibians, and human share the closed blood circulatory system. Okay, as for the number of circulation, for insects there is none, which is 0. While fish is a single circulation. Single circulation means blood flows in the blood vessel and through the heart once in complete circulation, as we can see from the picture here, which means that the blood only flow to the heart once. Okay. As for the amphibian and human, it is a double circulation. Double circulation means blood flows in the blood vessel and through the heart twice in one complete circulation. So it is twice. This one is once. Okay. Okay, as we can see from the picture here, blood from the heart go to the pulmonary capillary, then back to the heart again, then they go to the systemic capillaries. Same for human. Okay, as for the space in the heart, which is also the number of heart cavities, for insects there are no atria or ventricles. The heart of insect is made up of many cavity segments. As for fish, there is two, which is one atrium here, and one ventricle. While for amphibian, there are three, which is two atria, which is here, which is two atria, or atrium, and one ventricle at the bottom below, ventricle here. As for human, as we know, for humans there are four heart cavities, which is the right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, and the left ventricle. Okay, as for the type of fluid, for insects, as I mentioned before, it is hemolymph, while for fish, amphibian, and humans are blood. Okay, so before we end our video, I would like to ask you guys to stay at home, take care of yourself, do not go outside, and stay safe from COVID. As we all know, COVID right now is very dangerous. There's many cases, many death cases every day. So we do not want that to happen to everyone. So stay safe, stay at home, hashtag kita jaga kita. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, so now you can see the dorsal view of insect heart and the open circulatory system in insect. So the hemolymph flows out from the heart into the hemocoel when the heart contracts. In the hemocoel, substance exchange between hemolymph and body cells occur through diffusion. When the heart relaxes, hemolymph flows back into the heart through the tiny openings called ostium.